My friend Sarah, who's teaching yoga in Singapore, asked for some clarification on a shoulder opener that we tend to call Compassion of Christ. I first learned this from a yoga teacher named Shanti, and the name comes from a yoga teacher friend in Joshua Tree. Okay, first step. Lie yourself down on your belly. And allow your arms to open out from your shoulders, like Christ on the cross. Okay, let your head drop. Take a moment, make sure you're comfortable wiggling. Now I'm going to roll to my right shoulder first. Sometimes right and left can get a little mischievous in this one. It's a bit of a pretzel-y thing. Okay, inhale. And as you exhale, start to slide that left hand in close to the body. Begin to roll your weight onto your right shoulder as you bend your left knee and place that left foot behind the right knee. Now pause. For most people, this is already flavorful enough. There's torque in the low back, sacrum region, and there's quite an opening happening through that right shoulder. So this might be enough, and you might just kind of let this left leg rock back a little bit and forward breathing. If it's appropriate to feel more torque in the low back, and torque really feels like the most accurate adjective, bend your right knee as well, placing the sole of your right foot on the earth in line with your left foot, like as if you were going to do bridge pose, and then shift your hips towards that right hand. Okay, this might be enough. And most people prefer to work with this right leg straight because it's a little too much on the back to have both knees bent. As you're ready, start to reach this left arm up towards the sky. Now you can reach this left arm up to the sky and then kind of relax that shoulder blade down into the back. You can use that left shoulder blade to sort of open up some of those little funny knots in there. You continue to do that, but if you want to feel more opportunity, you can start to let this left arm reach behind you. Turn your right palm up. You might interlace the fingers. Now, it's really funny. You'll be like here, and it'll feel like, where's my hand? You just go a smidge further, and then there's the hand. Breathe. I like to keep my head down on the ground. Some people like to let their head roll back. That's never been a preference of mine. Okay, keeping the arms in line with the shoulder is obviously more intense. And if you want more on the low back, you can start to reach your knees towards the left. If you want a lot more on the low back, like if it's really appropriate, you can cross that right leg over that left leg, scooch that left foot over and kind of lean. That's quite a lot, though. Okie dokie. When you feel like you've cooked enough, release that right leg back towards straight. Release the grip and begin to roll back onto your belly towards your starting point. Let your belly rest. Let your arms come out from the shoulder. And don't rush the rest. The rest feels so good. Okay, let the shoulder, that right shoulder that you just opened, soften. Nice. Then do the other side. And I always like to do a bit of a locust work after that. Somehow like strengthening the arms again after that feels like a nice counter pose. Peace. We miss you, Sarah. Love.